So I have wanted to make a video, hi baby, updating you guys on the sanctuary. I may even title this like, what the heck is going on with the sanctuary, the rescue. We're still active. I guess I'll start with that. We have not stopped taking in, helping animals at all. Dogs, horses, pigs, sheep, goats, all kinds of birds, ducks, chickens, all that. Absolutely still going on all the time. I just have kind of failed in multiple ways. The big one is keeping you guys involved, and there's like multiple reasons for that. And I feel like in some of the just vlog style videos, I've kind of addressed different things that are happening. But I've also failed to use the nonprofit properly, is how we'll put it. And like people in my personal life have lectured me a lot about this because financially I have taken on the burden myself for the last couple of years, basically. Oh, hi. Were you snoozing? Oh, you just snotted me so big. These girls. Ben would yell at me for being on the ground with them. Oh, so much snot, nasty. She just was laying down and I was petting her and she was like sighing and happy. And her. Anyways, getting distracted already by the animals. I've taken on that burden a lot. Ben has, of course, also stepped up and helped out my family, my friends, like people who know me in person kind of and know what's still going on behind the scenes, I suppose, and what is still needed. Oh, water trough. They are still coming through and making it work. Okay, like I was saying, people that are here that are like witnessing it, basically the efforts. I, though, am still trying so hard to maintain it to like my standards, I guess, which I've got, but I never wanted to like overextend myself to the point where we couldn't function without donations, I guess. We have the space, we have the help, we have all of that to save more animals, but to do that and do it in a smart way, in a responsible way, we needed to have more funding. And I just never really pushed that. I don't know if it's I guess it would be a pride thing to some extent because I get like a little bit embarrassed when I ask. In this kind of time away, I suppose, I have spent a lot of time kind of researching, watching other rescues and learning what I should have been doing, the way I should have been handling it, which I need to just shift my entire mindset and understand that when I'm asking for help, it's for the animals. And I mean, it is. Without it, well, I mean, bluntly, animals will die. And so there's no amount of like embarrassment that isn't worth saving animals for. Having said that, I want to break down just a little bit for you guys because I am going to get back into that, into sharing the stories, keeping you updated on a regular basis. I'm watching a bug crawl as I sit in the dirt and asking for help with things. Here is just an idea of the finances, what we tackle on a regular basis to keep this running. Our hay, the alfalfa bill, right now we're doing per year, and that's around $9,000. Our round bale bill is about, we'll say $1,800 a month. The other feed for everybody, every animal here, probably about $1,000 a month. Vet care, farrier, that varies a lot. We might have a good month where like nobody needs vet care, and then we might have a really bad month where we're spending 10 grand. So anywhere in between. So that's just, yeah, like maintenance for the animals that we have here as like residents right now. In addition to that, of course, is the upkeep, the projects, the land that needs clearing, the fences that need putting up, the barns that need building, because we have the space, but so much of it isn't usable and we're so limited by that. We have what we need right now, but I mean, constantly I'm just thinking how much more we could do. So we're chipping away at it ourselves as best we can. There's a lot of those kinds of projects, and I couldn't even begin to guess how much we spend on that in a year. I would say 50,000 maybe on just like improvements for the animals. On top of that, we moved along a lot of the horses from like 2.5 years ago. That's when we dove into the horse rescue side heavily, kind of through another rescue basically that mass bails and then funnels those animals to other rescues that have space. We took on quite a bit. We have finally successfully found great homes for almost the last few. We still have 4 more that we're working with. So I'm not even including the trainer bill, which we do pay someone to train them, because sending them out into the world, either unbroke or really young or whatever, is just setting them up for potential failure again. So it's another $500 a month. I didn't realize I accidentally stopped recording. So I'm trying to remember where we left off. We want to dabble in horse rescue again, and starting with these 2 girls. I feel like it was kind of out of the blue for a lot of people that have been following my page for years, since there has not been anything on the sanctuary front. Me to just sort of pop back up with it and say, hey, we need fundraising. And so I did that knowing that odds were pretty good. I was gonna have to scrape together from what I have in the sanctuary allotment for the month to bail them, because they shipped today. Put it out there, and I did get some donations, which was very unexpected and very appreciated. Just felt like I've been debating doing this video for a long time. I knew I needed to. The board has been pushing me to do it for a long time. And so these girls were the catalyst, I guess, for this, for the long overdue update on the status and the goals and where we're at. And essentially the only thing that's changed is that I stopped telling you guys the stories and stopped asking for the donations and just tried to tackle it all myself. Yeah, in order to do more, to fulfill like the goals, the purpose of this whole endeavor. I need to keep involving you guys. I feel like I need to give you the opportunity to be involved too. I think that was something that a lot of you enjoyed. And instead of me seeing it as like some big burden and inconvenience to keep asking for help and whatever, I think sharing all of it with you, giving you the chance, especially people that like aren't in a position but wish they could help animals or do more, able to give you that opportunity to know that you are and to let you see how you're doing it. That's where it's at. I feel like I had 1,000 other things I wanted to address in this video every time I'd like play it out in my head, but I'm actually pretty tired because we just got okay, getting me wet. Just got them today. We got everything set up. I'm pretty exhausted, so that's what you're getting. I will probably think of more, but thank you for still being there. Thank you for people that are still showing up and donating even with the gap in time.